Guess who's back? Back again. Dave is back. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Hey, what's going on, guys? Dave back again, and I've got a new video for you today. I decided to break something out of the closet, do some resin work this weekend. Yeah, that's what we did. Now, I will do a disclaimer. This is from E2046. Yeah, I believe that's what the site is now. I don't shop with them anymore after some mishaps with them. So I actually don't condone doing business with them. Plus, I've seen some of their newer castings, and they are pretty much crappy. So what we have today is the Asuka shikinami. I think that's what it is. I didn't actually look up the name. Let's see. Does it even say? No. One of the things that I thought was pretty crappy with this kit when I got it, and I pre-ordered this, and this is a casting from like a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I was messing with resin kits, is there were no instructions. There was a parts list, and that is it. So I thought that was kind of crappy, even though I know some other places, and I'm hoping GK Model, which I have recently just hooked up with them. I have some stuff on the way to do reviews for you guys. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I'm hoping that they get one back in stock so I can pick one up to do a comparison for you guys. So yeah, at least the pictures on their site looked pretty good. I do like the overall features and looks of this. I did have to do a lot of tweaking, and I will show you why. So let's get that out of the way. And for today's review, we're going to be reviewing a metal tin with 2 dots. Yeah, no, not so much. So I'm going to start at the bottom up. Shaking you guys around. So yeah, I mean, since this was an early casting, the details are pretty good on here. I am going to be doing some modifications, but I do really like how this ended up turning out. I have put magnets in the bottom of here to hold it onto there, and I have mounted magnets in there. Now this does have a lot of clear parts, and you'll see on here the plugs that are on the suit. There's also some in the hair and on the arms and then around the wrist that are clear parts, which of course have yellowed over time. So I have put those in. I have not determined whether I'm going to put a light in here or not. So keep that in mind. But I have built that. I have built it so that it is an option that I can end up doing. So there is your bottom part. Now this is in 1/6 scale. So she is a good size. And I'm actually going to zoom you guys in. So this is actually the body of it. And you can see why I said that this was a pain in the butt to put together. It took a lot of warming and shaping to put in the clear pieces, get everything to go together. There are a few pieces like in here that I actually need to put some epoxy sculpt in there, clean up those gaps. I did get everything pretty much mashed down. You can see they did pretty good as far as keeping the wrinkles in the clear parts. You'll see that there's a ridge that goes along all of these, and I'm actually going to be shaving that off and replacing it with wire, because of course it was thin enough. Some pieces either were lost in casting or chipped, like right there. Says test across the chest. And I do still need to do some cleanup, some magnets for arms, just one on that side. The arms, once everything is all done, will get actually epoxied down. But there's your 2 magnets on there. Those are 1/4 inch in 52s. So there is that. Fits together pretty nice. And you know what? I think working on resin is exactly what I needed to kind of get myself out of the funk that I've been, because I was actually very happy with sitting here. Saturday night, I was actually sitting here in the dark. Well, not the dark. I had a candle. I was watching anime, and I was sanding and working on seam lines and stuff in the dark pretty much, and actually quite enjoying myself. Now, I haven't glued the arms together yet. You can see that that just fits like that, and it's hollow all the way down for the purpose of, I put magnets in this clear piece, so if it'll focus on there, and there's a hole coming down the center so that I can put a light in there if I decide to light the wrist joints. That is just going to snap in like so. Same thing on the other one. And yes, I still have, like on there, some pinholes and stuff to fill. That one's actually bigger than a pinhole. Next up, now anyone that has ever messed with an Asuka model knows there is a shit ton of hair. So I have already pre-glued this. I do need to fill in some gaps with some epoxy sculpt, blend it in, and just make it look a little more natural. Now, one of the things that I don't know if these are supposed to bend to have gone into these slots, but I'm going to fill those slots. And I may just clip off these pieces to begin with, because I'm not really feeling them. But I've got one magnet up in there. Here's the face itself. It does have the eyes that are separate, so that you can paint them in. So I like the expression and everything. I actually have some 8mm and some 8mm and 10mm eyes, which actually should be here tomorrow to put in, because I did not want to use colored eyes. But as you can see, one magnet in there. One nice magnet to hold the head in, and it actually holds it very well. The only piece that's missing is I haven't done the little pins that come out of the arms, and there is this little piece that goes right there. And I was almost thinking about, if I do light it, of putting a small LED in there, so that when it's on, it kind of lights one side of her face and gives a shadow. I think that would give it a very cool effect. Let me know what you guys think down below. But overall, I think she looks pretty good. I need to sand down, button up some seam lines and a few little gaps, and she will be ready to prime. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see more, kind of on a resin kick. And I'm going to be digging some out of storage. Plus, stay tuned. I plan on, let's just say I got onto a PK King kick, and I have a few on the way. So I plan on being one of the few YouTubers, if not the only YouTuber, to do up close reviews, unboxings, and so forth of the PK King kits, because I've fallen in love with them. Thanks for tuning in, guys. As usual, keep on modeling, stay safe. Everyone have a good one. Peace out.